Alright guys, it's the fourth quarter. Welcome back. I know we got to talk scatterplots and I know you guys are having some trouble with them. First thing I want to get to are the vocabulary terms that go with scatterplots, and then I'm going to work with some examples. I'm going to be doing this in two parts. Part one is going to be the vocab. I'm going to be sending you guys, if you guys need questions about the vocab, I will be sending you a list of vocabulary. Now you can have this vocabulary in your own words. If you want me to help you with that, I can do that. But the first thing I want to get into are what are scatterplots. That's the first thing we're going to cover today. We're going to cover independent variables. We're going to cover dependent variables. These are the things that we're going to cover in this video right now. So scatterplots, independent variables, dependent variables. Alright, so let's start with scatterplots. What are scatterplots? Basic definition for that: scatterplots are a collection of data points. Nothing more, nothing less. A collection of data points. Now, with these points, you know from earlier experiences, points are always separated into x's and y values. Alright? Now, for those of you guys who remember science, this will make a clear-cut correlation. Now, x and y values in this case. Independent variable, right? That is something that is synonymous with, or the same thing as, our x values. So x values, in this case when we're dealing with scatterplots, they're going to be called, oftentimes in your problems, your independent variable. Okay? So with this independent variable, that is something that you control. Same thing in science. The independent variable is like the temperature in a room or the temperature in the fridge. Okay? That is something to a degree that you control. Now the temperature outside, alright, that may or may not be your independent variable, or you may just wait until the temperature is just right for you to perform your experiment. Still in some cases an independent variable. Now, your dependent variable, that is your y value in this case. It's not something that you control, it's the result of your experiment. So you've got x's, which are the things that you control. You've got y's, which are the things that are the result of what you control. Y's in this case, what examples of y's would be, let's talk about the fridge. The y in this case is the time it takes for your food to spoil. Now, if you turn the temperature up in your fridge, it will take shorter for that food to spoil, especially if it's a fruit or a vegetable. Now, speaking on that same general fridge example, the lower your temperature is within your fridge, typically, the longer your food will last. Alright? Now, we're going to be talking about relations between our independent variables and dependent variables in the next lesson. But this is just to give you a picture of what an independent variable looks like versus what a dependent variable looks like. And I think that would be an appropriate title for this. What is a scatter plot? What are independent and what are dependent variables? Maybe I'll call it Scatterplot Basics. Alright, stay tuned for part two, and I hope this helps you with the vocab intro. Thank you.